What is going on, YouTubeverse? John Stanek from Johnny Radio here, bringing you another Top 5 on this glorious Top 5 Friday, and I'm so excited. We are in 2022 now, which means we are starting into a new decade, and that decade is the 90s. So we are talking the top 5 songs of 1990, starting us off, and yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes. A lot of great music came out that year. These are my personal favorites, so let's get right into it. At number 5, Blaze of Glory by Jon Bon Jovi from the Young Guns 2 soundtrack. Jon Bon Jovi did the whole soundtrack, not by himself. He had other musicians on the record, but it was his first solo effort, and I think he really knocked it out of the park overall, especially on this song, which has just such an infectious chorus. You know, going down in a blaze of glory. So cool, man. And it gives it a little bit of kind of like an Old West country vibe to the verses as well. He kind of has the whole lore of the film wrapped up in this song in such a cool way. It went great with the film, and I wasn't a huge Bon Jovi fan in general, but I think John did just a fantastic job on this track. And that's at my number 5. Now at number 4. It's been 7 hours and 15 days. Nothing Compares to You by Sinead O'Connor, which of course, as many know by now, this song was written by Prince. You can also hear Prince's version of the song that he gave to Sinead O'Connor, which Prince's version is fantastic as well. Also, there's now a Chris Cornell version of the song, which works on another level that's amazing, but I think Sinead still has the best version, especially the production of the song, which it's very simplistic, but you have these strings in the background that kind of lead the music in just a very light, smooth way, and then her vocal just carried the song, and her emotion, which in the music video especially, which was just a close-up on her face, you really feel the weight of the words of this song. Just a heartbreaking, beautiful track that, you know, Prince, one of the greatest songwriters, and Sinead, I like Jon Bon Jovi. I'm not a huge fan of her work in general, but man, does she sing this song just beautifully. So that's at my number 4. Now at number 3. Can I Kick It by A Tribe Called Quest, one of my absolute favorite hip-hop groups of all time, and this being from their first album. This song is just so cool and such a perfect example of what great sampling can do. In late 80s, early 90s rap music. They took Walk on the Wild Side by Lou Reed, made the bass lines even louder, and then put in, you know, these fantastic hip-hop drum loops over top of it, and just created this soundscape that I don't think had really ever been heard before up to that point. Tribe Called Quest really kind of understood what it meant, the cool jazzy vibe of like the 50s, bringing it into light in a new way with these great hip-hop drum beats. It's just so cool. And of course, Q-Tip and Phife Dawg, just with some of the coolest voices in all of rap music history. It is such a fun song, and I had to have it at my number 3. So now at number 2, Enjoy the Silence by Depeche Mode off of 1990s album Violator. This track is just amazing. I mean, one of the greatest rock songs that really stands the test of time. It sounds timeless, even though, you know, it definitely has a bit of an 80s vibe with the synthesizers that they tended to employ in most of their music. But there's just something about the melody of this song. It's so haunting. The all I ever wanted, all I ever needed, and the way that the guitars are played just so tastefully, that riff of the dun 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 dun, just really beautiful, and the way that the music builds toward the end with a little bit of a different chord progression, but staying within the same kind of dynamic of the song. It's one of those timeless tracks that never gets old, and you have to have it on your top 5 of 1990. So that's my number 2. What could be number 1? Here it is. The Humpty Dance by Digital Underground had to have another hip-hop song on this list, and this is my personal favorite rap song of all time. The only song that I know all the words to. All right, stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. I look funny, but yo, I'm making money, see? So yo, world, I hope you're ready for me. I can keep going, but I'm not going to. But come on, man. Shock G and the gang, Digital Underground were just so amazing, especially at that time. No one was quite doing kind of like what A Tribe Called Quest was, getting into the jazz kind of sound. These guys were hardcore into the funk sound, man, taking the torch from Parliament and Funkadelic and making their own thing and creating this character of Humpty. It is just so fun. One of the greatest and most fun dance songs of all time. I mean, not just hip hop songs, dance songs, period. That bass line, it is just so fun, man, and just makes you want to groove. Put your teeth out, like, yeah, and yeah, put on a thing with the big nose and the glasses, and do the Humpty Hump. So that is my top 5 of 1990. Let me know in the comments below, what would your top 5 be? Would love to see it. If you're so bold, leave me a top 10. There was just so much great music in the 90s, and I can't wait to get into 91 and so on, when we start hitting into the grunge era. There is going to be some great stuff, guys. So let me know in the comments below what you think. Thank you for watching Top 5s every Friday, album reviews, top 100s, so much more. Thank you, and as always, Viva la vinyl. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and be sure to ring the bell for notifications so you can always see great quality content like you're seeing on the screen right now. Thank you so much for supporting Johnny Radio, and I'll see you soon.